Across the sun-baked dunes and arid plains, a revolution is unfolding. Welcome to the unexpected frontier of agricultural innovation, modern camel farming. For millennia, these hardy ships of the desert have been valued companions. Now, 21st century technology is unlocking their full potential as sustainable sources of meat and milk. In this video, we'll journey from high-tech breeding facilities to automated milking parlors, witnessing how science is reshaping an age-old practice. Join us as we unveil the cutting-edge world of camel farming, where tradition meets innovation to feed our growing planet. Camels are large herbivorous mammals that belong to the family Camelidae, recognized for their unique adaptations to harsh environments. The ancestors of modern camels first appeared in North America during the Eocene epoch. Some members of the camelid family moved across land bridges to Eurasia and eventually into Africa, where they developed significant adaptations to thrive in desert and arid environments. Today, camels are primarily found in the arid and semi-arid regions of Asia, Africa, and Australia, where their unique ability to endure extreme heat and scarce water sources makes them invaluable. In Kenya, for instance, camels have become the ideal animals for the semi-desert landscapes. They provide essential resources such as milk, transportation, and sometimes meat, playing a crucial role in the livelihoods of local communities. Interestingly, Australia has become home to a thriving camel population. There are now more than 1 million camels roaming the arid and semi-arid regions of Central and Western Australia. Australia's feral camel population has continued to grow rapidly, doubling in size approximately every 8 to 10 years due to the favorable climate and open landscapes that closely resemble their natural desert habitats. The rising demand for camel milk is not limited to traditional markets in the Middle East and Africa. Countries like Australia are emerging as key players in this niche industry, thanks to their unique advantage of having one of the world's largest populations of wild camels. Australia's camel milk industry benefits from stringent dairy standards, which ensures that the milk produced is of the highest quality. As a result, Australian camel milk is well positioned to compete on the global stage, particularly against large producers like Dubai. The clean, disease-free status of Australia's wild camel population, combined with the country's reputation for high dairy standards, offers a unique opportunity for growth in the international camel milk market. Their ability to thrive in hot, arid, and harsh conditions made them ideal companions for desert dwellers. However, as times changed, some of the camel's most valuable attributes became less useful. Some companies have embarked on an ambitious project to make camel milk desirable again. They've developed a healthier alternative to traditional dairy products, packaged to appeal to modern consumers. Normally, camels produce only 1 or 2 offsprings, but with specific treatments, this number is increased. After mating the camels with a selected bull, embryos are flushed from the donor mothers and transferred to surrogate camels. These surrogate mothers are typically low-producing animals that are healthy but genetically incapable of producing large amounts of milk. The camel industry, particularly the camel milk sector, presents enormous potential for growth, as consumer interest in healthier and more sustainable food options increases. Camel milk has emerged as a highly valued product. Fresh camel milk, often referred to as white gold due to its nutritional benefits and rarity, is gaining a reputation as one of the most nutritious dairy alternatives available. The milk's fat content is similar to that of semi-skimmed cow's milk, but it is believed to offer superior health benefits, including lower cholesterol levels and higher concentrations of vitamins and minerals such as vitamin C, iron, and calcium. Camel milk, however, comes at a premium price, with costs reaching up to $30 per liter, making it nearly 30 times more expensive than cow's milk. Despite this, camel milk has been consumed for centuries in regions like the Middle East and North Africa, where it serves as a crucial food source. Although camel milk production remains a fraction of cow's milk, with around 3 million tons produced annually compared to the global output of over 600 million tons of cow's milk, it remains an essential part of the diet in arid regions where camels thrive. Somalia and Kenya are leaders in this market, accounting for 64% of the world's camel milk production, and their economies are deeply tied to this industry. One of the world's most prominent producers of camel milk is Camelishes, a large-scale dairy farm in Dubai. The farm manages over 6,000 camels and produces an impressive 4 million liters of camel milk each year. Camel farms like Camelishes are setting a global standard for modern camel dairy operations by leveraging advanced technology, such as automated milking systems, to improve efficiency and product quality. Camels have the unique ability to produce more milk than cows, with individual camels yielding 50 to 60 liters of milk per day. This is significantly more than a typical herd of 75 cows, which might produce only 10 to 20 liters per day. Furthermore, camels can be milked throughout the day without needing to adhere to specific milking schedules, offering flexibility that cows cannot. The demand for camel milk is really taking off, and Australia is in a great spot to benefit from it. With about 750,000 wild camels roaming around, Australia has access to one of the largest and purest populations of camels. These animals are known to be incredibly healthy and disease-free, which gives Australia an edge in producing high-quality camel milk. Plus, with the country's strict dairy standards, the Australian camel milk industry is set to compete on a global scale, even against big players like Dubai's massive camel dairy farms. Despite these advancements, getting consumers to opt for camel milk instead of traditional cow's milk remains a significant challenge. Although camel milk is considered healthier, many still see it as an unconventional choice. Cow's milk has long been the standard for most people, making it hard for them to picture camel milk as a realistic alternative. However, if camel milk successfully becomes a mainstream product, it would mark the first time in history that camel milk transitions from the farm to attractively packaged bottles on breakfast tables worldwide. This shift could redefine the dairy industry, offering a nutritious and sustainable option to consumers far beyond its traditional desert origins. Historically, camel milk has not only been consumed fresh, but also processed into various dairy products such as yogurt, cheese, and even butter, which have been integral to the diets of many nomadic cultures for centuries. Australian farmers have created the world's first camel milk cheese products that are winning gold medals, as well as award-winning milk and gelato. Achieving this has been an incredible accomplishment for the entire farm. In recent years, the versatility of camel milk has extended beyond traditional dairy products, recognizing its high concentration of antioxidants, vitamins like C and E, and natural moisturizing properties. Camel milk has become a sought-after ingredient in skincare products. Camel meat is becoming increasingly popular, especially in regions like the Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia, where it is a traditional food. Countries such as Saudi Arabia, Somalia, and UAE are key consumers, with growing interest in places like Australia and Europe due to its nutritional benefits. In factories, camel meat is processed with strict hygiene standards, cut into various parts, and packaged for fresh, frozen, or processed products like sausages and canned goods. Camel meat is mainly distributed locally in the Middle East and Africa, with exports expanding to markets in Europe, Australia, and North America. In remote regions, the way residents prepare camel meat is quite unique and deeply rooted in tradition. Once a camel is captured, it is carefully transported to the processing area using a crane due to its large size and weight. This method ensures the safe and efficient movement of the animal. The entire camel is then skinned with precision, and the carcass is thoroughly cleaned. What sets this preparation apart is the method of cooking. Instead of cutting the camel into smaller portions, they often roast or stew the whole animal, creating a grand and communal meal. For roasting, the camel is placed on an open fire or spit, where it is slowly cooked for hours, allowing the meat to become tender and infused with rich, smoky flavors. Camel meat can be also transformed into a delightful culinary experience by cutting it into bite-sized pieces or mincing it for a tender texture, skewered and grilled to perfection. These savory morsels are often paired with grilled vegetables, creating a dish that's both hearty and flavorful. Alternatively, stewing involves placing the entire camel in a large cauldron where it simmers with a mix of spices, herbs, and vegetables for an extended period, producing a hearty and flavorful dish. So, what's next for the humble camel? Will we see lab-grown camel meat? Camel milk lattes in every cafe? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, these adaptable animals are galloping into the future of food production. Hit subscribe if you want to stay in the loop on more surprising developments in farming and food tech. Thanks for watching.